Hi, I'm Glenn. This is Dave. We're NC Beer Guys. We promote North Carolina craft beer online at ncbeerguys.com. We're doing something different today. We're all about some Cheerwine today.
Cheerwine!
And we're going to do something that Dave's going to talk about in a minute. It's a long German or original old world tradition of shandy, rattler, whatever it's called, where you mix soda with beer. And we've got quite a variety. We're going to try today with some good old Cheerwine, which, in case you don't know about Cheerwine, which if you're in North Carolina, I can't believe you don't know about Cheerwine, but it is.
Really?
Born in the South, raised in a glass. That's what they say. Okay. Cheerwine was created in 1917 in Salisbury. Wow. By a general store owner named L.D. Peeler. And this singular soft drink with a hint of wild cherry and bubbly effervescence became an immediate hit. Folks from all around the country came to LD's store to give it a try. All around the country being North Carolina, because it was not available outside North Carolina until like the 1990s. Okay. Then they had a big expansion. They went to South Carolina.
Good.
And South Carolina only. What their big expansion was one state across the board. And they're just in Salisbury, so it's just not a big leap. Right. But they had kept it small and done it right. Okay. So I have known about Cheerwine all my life. Dave probably didn't know about Cheerwine until he immigrated.
That's all I got to hear.
Until he immigrated. And then in the 2000s, let's say in the last 15 years or so, they finally expanded, and now it is available nationwide. Good. They call it the nectar of North Carolina. It's known to put a smile on everyone's lips, and the legend was born, they say, raised in the glass. Generations later, the legend has grown larger than life. Family and friends in every state of the union clamor for this taste that always surprises. Okay. Cheerwine is regularly spotted in such far-flung places as the Great Wall of China. Now this is Cheerwine hype. I mean, you know, Cheerwine, they're all a little out of the box. That's all right. The fords of Northern Europe and the battlefields of Iraq. Okay. And today, LD's great-grandson, Cliff Ritchie, leads the company as Cheerwine officially expands to new parts of the country and continues to win loyal fans with just one sip.
Right. So what we wanted to do is, we said we want to take Cheerwine, and you've already experienced in the market, you see the shandies. And the shandies is when you mix a beer with lemonade. But now in Germany, there's a thing that they start mixing beers with sodas, and they have also the lighter beers with dark sodas and such. So now one of them is good. They call it Biermischgetränke, and that Biermischgetränke, and it's a beer-based mixed drink, popular in Germany. Sometimes non-alcoholic beer is used. What is that? Non-alcoholic. I don't know what that is.
We're not talking about non-alcoholic beer.
So the drink has no significant alcohol content, but then they also have. In Berlin and East Germany, it's a Potsdamer, which is 50% 50-50 mixture of light colored beer and flavored soda, which is a very popular drink. So that's what we're doing. And then in addition to that, because they have all these different recipes and such.
And every place is called something different, like in Spain and in France.
Oh yeah, they all have different ones.
They call it different things.
And also what you already know in the market, which is kind of what would, another way of doing this, but this is carbonated, is a Berliner Weiss, because you're taking, they said a Weiss beer and you're mixing it with, they call it Schuss, which is a sweet syrup instead of a soda.
That's where you put the red,
raspberry. Yep. And that's what the Berliner Weiss is. And it said it comes with 3 standard varieties: the Grün, the Waldmeister syrup, a Woodruff flavored syrup, or a Gelb, which is a shot of lemon syrup. I'm not even going to say this word in German. But there's all of them. Then you have Rattlers. And that's a Biermischgetränke. And it's a long history of German-speaking regions to 50-50 of beer and German-style lemonade. But we're not doing that. And then they have in North Germany a half and half made with Pilsner and lemon soda, which is an Ulster, short for Ulsterwasser. In Southern Germany, a mix of Weiss beer and lemon soda is called a Russ. The invention of we're not doing panache because that's French. We don't do French.
We don't do French.
But we have a diesel. In some parts of the continental Europe, like Italy, Germany, and Portugal, a diesel is a draft beer mixed with Coca-Cola. This is kind of close. It's cheer, but it's Cheerwine.
It's a cola. All right.
And so what we're going to do the first one,
we got
Hefeweizen.
All North Carolina beer, and across several styles, 5 styles.
Right. So we've got a porter, a Kolschleik, a brown ale,
Scottish
ale, Hefeweizen. Now, what they call when you mix cola with the Hefeweizen, they call it a Cola-Weizen. So we're changing it, and we're calling it a Cheerweizen.
A Cheerweizen.
That's right. So what we do is they say we're going to pour 50-50.
And the cola goes first, and then the beer goes in because that retains the head on the beer. Is that what I understood?
Yeah.
Okay. I did a little bit of research. I couldn't read all the German.
We're not going to go crazy with filling these up. I'd love to.
Because since we have 5 to get through, we don't want to. And it's usually half and half. It's kind of the mixture.
Half and half. That's 50-50.
So this is the Hefeweizen out of
Old Hickory.
Old Hickory Hefeweizen. Okay.
No, it's good. So this one's called a Cheerweizen. So I'll let you try because I played.
Oh, you've cheated.
I cheated with non-North Carolina beer just to make sure.
You got to watch Dave off camera.
I smell cheer.
I was trying to say, the aroma is all Cheerwine.
Yeah.
It did retain a little head, which you maybe just mixing up the Cheerwine.
I'm still getting the Hefeweizen flavors. You know, it's coming through, which is, you know, from the yeast and such.
Cheerwine can be a little bit strong. It's a flavor. Dave's more into flavors than I am. And a straight Cheerwine is very powerful, flavorful.
Yep.
This, in a very nice way, cuts the Cheerwine for me.
Right.
And you don't get all the Hefeweizen qualities positively, but it's a very good
getting
mix.
the banana esters in it.
I'm having a hard time knowing there's anything except there is beer in my Cheerwine. I'm interested to see how the others do.
Right, because this I am getting. Like I said, I'm tasting the Hefeweizen. I'm getting that through it.
Oh,
but
yes,
with that cherry mixed with it, and plus you're kind of calming down the Cheerwine a little bit because, like you said, it's a little bit bold. So you're kind of mixing it up, but it's actually pretty good.
I'm gonna rinse the glasses. Dave's gonna move on to the next one.
Okay, so the next one we want to try, let's go from on this side. Let's go the dark end, and we'll work our way in the middle. So now we're going to the other extreme, which is a porter, and this is Lone Rider's Deadeye Jack. Oh yeah, so let's pour some Cheerwine in here.
Okay, so this is a Deadeye Jack Porter, which this might be more to my liking, we'll see, just based on the fact that I'm more of a porter fan than a Hefeweizen fan.
Right. So let's see what we got here.
This really darkens down the Cheerwine.
Yo, absolutely. So let's see what we got. This one. Now the porter's aroma is coming through. It almost beat out the Cheerwine aroma.
This very much competes with the Cheerwine aroma. Now you don't smell just Cheerwine. You still smell the cherryness through the porter.
Okay, so let's see what you think.
Oh, this is better for me. I think this is excellent. This is like a cherry flavored porter now to me.
Oh yeah. This works well.
This is very good.
Wow, this actually, there we go. Combination love one. I mean, I do like this one because it was light, but this one with the porter flavors, the standard porter flavors of the coffee, and then you put the cherry in it.
Right, the coffee and the cherry, and frankly, you still get the beer alcoholness of a beer. You know this. Wow. You knew the other one was beer from the aroma and some flavor, but the alcohol didn't really come through. The Cheerwine overpowered the alcohol in the Hefeweizen. I think this one personally. This is better than the first to me.
Now I do want to give the props that I would have loved to put 4042 Stout from Deep River in this pup.
Yeah, we wanted a chocolate, but we got our time ran out and availability. We didn't actually drive to Clayton. Now, Paul will tell us if you just come down, we can give you time.
But that would have been awesome. Totally. But this is really good.
This is pretty awesome right here. I kind of like this.
This is impressive. I mean, wow. I wasn't expecting that. So now we're going to go, oh, this end. Oh, here's your end. This is going to be a Scottish. How's it going to mix well with your Scottish?
I somehow don't anticipate it being as good as the porter.
Okay.
In my mind.
Okay.
I love a Scottish.
Yeah, he does.
But I don't really see these flavors going together. And I should say, this is the Tater Ridge out of Sierra Nevada Beer Camp 12 pack. the Tater Ridge that was known as Asheville Brewers Alliance in conjunction with Sierra Nevada for beer camp earlier this year. And I did love the Tater Ridge.
Cheerwine aroma wins for me.
But it's not as strong as the Hefty.
Correct.
It's correct.
Oh yeah.
It's somewhere in between the two,
right?
In aroma, at least.
Huh.
Now this doesn't taste like either. This is like this is like a whole new drink.
Yeah. This is. I mean, this is a collaboration. Wow. Does
it work though? I'm not sure this works.
I'm getting a weird mix.
I think I'd rather have my Scottish ale just
pure Scottish ale,
or Cheerwine, just Cheerwine.
Yeah,
of the three, this is the least appealing.
Yes,
because
it's got a weird aftertaste. The Scottish ale is kind of winning out in the back end,
but somehow the cherry turned bitter.
Yeah, it didn't work.
This one,
okay.
We would recommend drinking your Scottish ale.
Pure Scottish ale.
We think that you might be better doing that.
Okay. Well, then we'll go now with the Kolsch style ale, which is the Sky Blue. So this is easy drinking. I have a feeling this one's going to lose out in the aroma because it's a nice lighter one. That's the perfect summer beer.
This might make the best looking mix.
Yes. That would do.
It'll brighten up nicely the Cheerwine.
Let's see what we got here. Okay.
It didn't lighten it up a lot. It might. Now, what a head this produced.
Well, I poured it. I really agitated it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a toned down Cheerwine aroma.
But mostly Cheerwine.
Mostly Cheerwine. Yep. Now that works.
This does work. It's
this is lighter. I think because this is so easy to drink, and it basically as a Kolsch style, it doesn't have the powerful flavors. And it doesn't have the flavoring that the Hefeweizen has.
You don't get the Hefeweizen at all.
No.
You don't get the flavor of the beer like you do with the Hefty, but this is very good.
I'd rank this the second one. I think this one would rank second in terms of my mixes.
I don't know, I like the first one and then the third.
No, I like this. Yeah. The Hefty I put down third because it had that little lingering flavor on the end. This one I think just mixes so well. I think it just went together.
This is kind of like a party punch.
Yeah, as I'm saying.
You would get
it toned down the Cheerwine a little bit, but you got the great flavor. You had the great mix of this. I think it worked well.
It did work. Yeah, I'm just trying to think now. Do I like the Hefty better than this? The porter actually is going to be the first,
right?
And the Tater Ridge is the bottom. Of what we tried.
Yeah, we've got brown ale.
Well, that's true. That might be. I like this.
I like this one a lot too. Yeah.
So our
final one, Sweet Josie. Believe me, there's a ton
of course
beers I'd love to mix with this.
And of course, Sweet Josie is a brown ale.
Oh darn! Oh yeah.
Back to that's a Lone Rider product.
Yep.
They do make, I just should say, they do make a diet Cheerwine. I don't know that I'd want a diet Cheerwine, but
yeah,
they do make a diet Cheerwine if you're calorie conscious.
Yeah, that's like diet beer.
Well, I don't know, maybe, but
I want pure.
I don't know what diet Cheerwine tastes like, frankly. I never had that, so.
The aroma went down.
Yeah, but there's beer coming.
Yeah,
beer coming through pretty potent here still.
Ooh, no, that's different. because I'm getting the brown ale is really fighting it's fighting my palate. It's like I want to be there, and the Cheerwine is there.
It is there. The prominence of the porter held up the best as a porter with Cheerwine.
I thought it was
a cherry porter.
Yes, it came out. It worked so well.
A couple of others or something they're just different. This, I'm not sure what I think yet.
Ooh, look. They have an alt beer, which is made from alt beer, cola, and a shot of Kirsch. A Brumbar, Grouch, is a stout or porter mixed with cola. So we've done that. We had a Brumbar.
What?
We had a Brumbar, which is a stout or porter mixed with a cola.
Okay.
So that's cool. And then a Pilsner or alt beer and cola is a Diesel or a Krefelder. And finally, a Grieswalder, which is a popular shandy in Mecklenburg, not the one we know of. Vorpommern is made from, oh, here we go, Kostritzer, a type of dark lager. Ooh, I have to find what that is.
And you native German speakers don't hate him. He's doing the best he can do.
That's right. So basically, all the mixtures we have, this is really cool. I like this. A Mazout is a common drink in Flanders made from a lager such as Jupiter, Maize Pills, or Stella Artois.
So there's like
Coca-Cola. There's a whole bunch. So we're not doing anything freaky here.
You can try all the styles. The other thing to do is to vary your mixtures. We did basically 50-50.
50-50.
But for instance, if you think it's too overpowering one way or the other, cut down on the Cheerwine, or put a shot of Cheerwine in your beer, something like that.
And basically now, before people start freaking out saying, beers is good just by itself. It's pure. We are all about that. But you know what? You get people that, I don't know about beer. You know what? Then great. Have a mix. The same way that when you go to a brewery and now they're offering, hey, let's mix the two beers together to make another one. And we've done that before in here.
Right.
So now we're kind of mixing beer with soda. So if someone that says, oh, craft beer is crazy, I don't want to try it. Well, then why don't you give them a mixture? Because some of these work really well. And I think to me, it takes away the beeriness of it for some people.
It kind of funds it up a little bit, or whatever.
Everybody's mixing everything with everything else, so why not mix it with Cheerwine?
Particularly if you're not a craft beer drinker,
right?
And just think you're a cola drinker and maybe want to be with a drinking crowd. You want to try some beer, mix it up with some Cheerwine. That's right. What you can get.
That's right. I think it's a great idea.
Vary the things, and just figure out what suits you. We're all about what you think your beer should be.
Right.
Figure out what you like. Figure out what your palate is.
And I think the one nice thing about the Cheerwine is because it's got such a potent cherry flavor to it.
Yeah, you're not going to kill it in anything.
Right. But I think that it's good because you're adding, Coke has certain things, but this has cherry flavor. So when you add cherry, at least you got that fruitiness to it. So it makes it a little bit more appealing.
That's right, I think so.
Yeah, good.
So we're all about some Cheerwine today. Another great NC beverage.
That's right.
We can't say we're going to promote a lot of NC beverage. We're not going to become the NC Cola guys. we are the NC beer guys, and we will encourage you to try some Cheerwine. Yep. Born in the South, raised in a glass.
Sounds like you. Sounds like you.
That'd be kind of born in the South, raised in a glass.
That's him. Glenn.
Try some Cheerwine.
That's right.
Next time you get a chance, and maybe mix some NC beer with it.
That's right.
Might be a good combination. You might be surprised.
Two NCs together can't be a loss.
I think we were surprised, actually.
I think we were very surprised.
I wasn't sure. Like I said, David cheated. I had not tried this mixture, so it might be good.
Good.
So until next time, we're the NC Beer guys. And remember, drink local. Whether you're drinking local Cheerwine or local NC beer.
That's right.
Drink local and keep your beer dollars and your cola dollars, maybe, in North Carolina.